Hello and welcome to Heywood and Stuff. If you've already subscribed, and if you haven't, I'm about to. Today I'm going to be talking about something which I guess is an organic byproduct of all the other videos that I have made since starting YouTube and TikTok 7 months ago. There definitely seems to be a pattern. Mental health often crops up. Substance abuse will definitely leak in there. Anxiety, mental health, my ADHD, parenting, all of these things. A factor of all of these things that naturally come into play will be how I was raised and my parents. More abstract than that is the parents of all people that struggle with ADHD, mental health, substance abuse, etc., etc. I've had mixed reactions to some of the things that I've said, and that, which is good. That's fine, because it sparks debate and it gets people thinking, hopefully. But I just want to clear up a few things. This video really is for anyone who thinks I'm a prick and doesn't appreciate my parents. It's very easy for someone to blame all their mishaps and pitfalls and struggles in life on their past generations. It would be a mistake to think that we are just a byproduct of our upbringing. Sure, a lot of truth is in this, and a lot of who we are as individuals are because of the way that we have been raised and the environment that we were raised in. However, at a certain point in your life, I think you start having a responsibility to make the changes yourself once you figure out what changes might need to be made. So, what's the point? The only message I really want to get across is that I feel everybody should be compassionate and understanding to the older generation from which they came. I'm 36, so born in 84, and I grew up in an era where the internet kind of was born, right? So by the time I was 20, the internet was out. It was alive. And, throughout my 20s and 30s, there is an infinite amount of resources in which to discover. And so there's a lot more information at my fingertips, and there's a lot more awareness that has grown simply because of sharing. My parents definitely didn't have that. They had a lot of books. There was still information out there, but I guess they didn't have as much. What I'm trying to say is, what am I trying to say? I think I need to make this more objective and not so personal, really, because it gets a bit confusing for me to try and not seem like I'm blaming. No matter what your circumstances were, and no matter what your parents were like, generally, we need to understand that they may have been struggling too. They may have not had the ability, the awareness, the resources to do raising a person as well as you may want them to. A lot of older generations come from wartime zones, and you have to imagine what their parents would have been like. I think a lot of us are missing that connection with our parents that we inherently desire, that we want. We all want to have that close bond and feeling of unconditional love by our parents. I mean, that's in us, right? That's an innate thing. We're pre-designed that way. But because of circumstances, often that's not what we got. And I think to harbor anger and resentment towards our parents because of that, as normal as that may be, I don't think it does us any good. I don't think it's healthy. And to an extent, it's not fair to them, because given the ability, would they not have done things differently? A lot of this I became more aware of once I became a parent. It's funny, once you become a parent, you start thinking about your own childhood a lot more, or at least I did, and you start questioning things a lot more. And, I've done a lot of research, and my partner, into various styles of parenting, because we both felt like things could be done differently and in a way that suited us more. And then you start thinking, shit, you start realizing the potential mistakes that our parents made with us. You start seeing it. And that can feel strange. I think the point is that it doesn't matter how fucking difficult it was for you as a child with your parents. It's about moving forward and growing forward and finding peace. Some people may have parents where you know that it is detrimental to your health to even associate with them, and that's something that you have to deal with, and that's a fucking tragedy, really. And like myself, I don't have the opportunity to talk to them or to look back because they both passed away, and so I had to come to terms with that. And you know, there's different stages of grief that go with that as well. But what we can all do is find compassion for them as individuals, to detach from the parent-child relationship and to look at them more objectively or subjectively, and to appreciate that they are just people trying to do their best. I truly believe that the majority of parents just want to do the best by their child, but because of whatever reason, whether it's because of their own abuse or substance abuse, addiction, mental health, or, you know, all these different elements that can make parenting a struggle. I truly believe that they would want to do the best that they can, but you know, we don't all have that ability. You know, if you're able to be a good parent, you're blessed, man. And that's, you know, there's something we should all be striving for. But fuck me, I don't even know what the point is. I don't even know why I'm doing this video. Maybe I just feel a bit guilty. I feel a bit bad. I think the three main points is this, right? We need to move forward in a positive, healthier manner. We need to not harbor anger and resentment towards past generations, and to have compassion for our parents, even if we don't feel like they did the best job. Is that fucking crazy of me to say that? I don't know how I can expand on that. So this is the point where I just walk off and I don't say goodbye. I think what I was trying to say is thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like and comment. This was a tricky one for me to make. It's a really, really tricky video. But I mean, I feel it was something I just needed to do. So there you go. There it was. Yeah. Cheers.